Hi guys, I am back with another brick build. This one is from Five Below, and you see it was $3.25. So this one is by Block Tech, and it is their block succulents. This is the Echeveria Noble Red, and on the back it shows you all of the options. I have two more. I have this one, the Irish Rose, and then I have the Parodia Rosariana. A lot of these did not look cute. Like the pig's ear right here on this tiny picture, it looks cute, but when you look at it, it's like these weird blobs, like balls. It was kind of gross. They did not have the Venus flytrap, or I probably would have got that one. They also didn't have the crown of thorns, or I would have definitely gotten that one because I like both of those flowers. But we're going to build this one today. Let's see what we have in here. So we have two bags, and we only have 78 pieces. So we don't have a lot of pieces on this one, which is good. That means it'll go quick. But it has a little pot and then a little flower on top. So here's our bags. If you've watched, sorry, crinkle, crinkle. If you've watched any of my other brick videos, you know that I like to separate my blocks by colors. I'm going to only open this one for now, because, oh, I'm sorry about that. I am thinking that this one is going to be our base, and then the other bag is going to be our flowers. So we're just going to go with that for right now. So here's all of our things. Let me turn that one around. All right. So here's all of our pieces. And here's our instruction book. Alright, so it looks like we have 13 total steps. Alright, so step 1 is this big 4x4 flat, and then 2 of these 2x2 flats. So these are real skinny. They're like a half size. Sometimes I call them flat, sometimes I call them half size, but this was like a third. So these are full size. These are flats. Oh look, they even say RMS USA, and then it has like probably like a patent number or something. All right, we'll put that on the back. All right, so we're gonna take these two and we're gonna put them in the center. Okay, so now we have just a little thing there. Okay, and now it is asking for pieces we don't have, so we are going to have to open this other bag. Okay, this one has all the tiny pieces in it, so we'll be gentle there. Alright, so there's a little yellow piece. Here's some gray. I was hoping that they were in separate bags because one was for the top, one was for the bottom. But it looks like they just had all the bigger pieces in one and the teeny pieces in another one. Probably helps out in the factory, but alright, we're just going to push all these to the side right now. All the red. Alright, so now it is asking us for two. Oh, these are different. All right, so we have two different styles here. So we have one. All right, so we have this style where we have dots on the top and then the dots on the side go up. So it almost looks like it's wearing sunglasses. So here's our holes, here's our dots, and then our dots are on the side here. Then we have this style where our dots are on the top, but then our dots on the side are closer to the side with the holes. So these go down, see, and these go up. Oh, let me turn it around, so see. Hopefully you can see the difference. So here's our dots. These go below the dots, these go above the dots. So that's our two differences there. So let's put these on the side. Okay, so we need 4 of the down dots and 4 of the up dots. So here's our 4 up, and then here's 4 down. We're gonna push those away. Now we're gonna put the downs on the bottom, and then we're gonna put a row of the ups. So the up goes on top of the down, and then we need 1 on each side. So we're just gonna go down, 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 and down. And now I'm gonna put the ups. So up, 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 and up. Okay, so now basically we have created a 2 by 2 on each side. Seems kind of a silly way to get to that, but they may have limited molds, and so they're just using the molds they have. Instead of having like a 2 and a 4. And also now we have space here, so we could put something else on top of this and it will still be this, you know, kind of the same on the side. So that makes sense. And now we have this going down, so now this is on our flat here. And if you look at the bottom, see how it's nice and flat, flush, so we don't have anything sticking over either. Alright, so now we need our 2 full-size pieces here, and these are going to sit across the top, just like this. So now we've got this. Looks almost like some sort of mid-century modern bank or something, with our little divots, like that would be glass or something. Alright, so this is here. So now we've got this. And now we're going to take these smooth, kind of swoopy pieces here. We're going to put those on, and we're going to put the wider part at the top. And then this will go towards the bottom, so we'll have this smooth side. So now we're making the gonna make our, gosh darn it, we're making our pot look nice. So we're smoothing out the sides on the pot. These do not go on very easily. If you do regular Legos and then you move to these generic ones, some of them fit together pretty decently, and some of them will hurt your hands and your wrists trying to get them together. So now we have the bottom of our pot, and as you can see, there's a tiny bit of a lip here. So this 4x4 here is not the bottom. So this is what it's gonna sit on, is this little ridge right here, this little rim. But this is what we have. Very modern looking for a little pot. So that's here. Now we're gonna go up here, and we need our last one of these flat 2x2s. And we need 4 more, or our last 4 of these bottom sunglasses. So the 2x2 is gonna go in the middle. And you know, I like when pieces bridge to other pieces. So now we've these pieces are connected underneath, but now we've connected them on the bottom. So every time we can bridge a gap like that, we're creating stability. This isn't very big, so stability is not that big of an issue, but if it were bigger, it would be a bigger issue. So now we're gonna put these little guys on each side once again. we're still building up our flower pot. All right, so now we have our little sunglasses on the sides. We have these empty corners, but I'm sure those won't matter in a minute. All right, so now we're gonna take these 4 1x4s, these little flat 1x4s, and 8 of these little smooth caps. So how many of these do we have? We have 4, we have 8 of these. All right, so we have our 8 little smooth caps, and we're gonna put 2 on each one of these, and then they're gonna go on the sides to build this up even further. I have fairly small hands, but my fingers are not like very tough. Like my everything that pokes my hands hurts. And so when I'm doing these cheaper kits that are very just not finished well, like every Lego hurts. You step on a Lego and it's like the end of the world, but for some reason these cheaper kits are even pokier and even harder on your hands. So now we have 4 of these. They almost look like pieces of a Hershey bar. Like if you put them together, like it looks like a little Hershey bar. So there's 4 on the back, but we only have 2, so we're gonna use the 2 in the middle. So there we go. All right, so now we're building up our pot. It looks like a concrete pot because it's a little gray pot. Now we're like have this nice flat top that we're gonna work on. So now we're gonna take these 4 corners. Uh-oh, we only have 3 corners. Oh no, we're supposed to have 4 corners. And then 1 of these, and then whatever this is. We only have 3. Oh no. Just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, whew. There it is. All right, it was still in the package. Oh my gosh, okay. It would have been the end of the world. It doesn't really look like you can see the pot, but still aggravating. We don't want to be missing pieces. All right, so now it really doesn't show you what to do. They're just kind of a finished picture. So it looks like we're gonna put these flat corners here, like this. So that's gonna make basically make our dirt look smooth. All right. Those didn't go on. Ugh, those do not want to go on, but we still have, you know, a little opening, but now we have that. And then this piece, it's a smooth, like pyramid, or like a bleacher, and it's gonna go with the taller part towards the center, like this. Okay, so we have our taller part towards the center. And then this little thing that looks like a bench or a seat from a theme park ride here, like a little bar would go across you. The back, the back of the seat is gonna go towards the outside, and the hole, the little scoopy part here, is gonna go towards this piece. I hope that's in there. It didn't click or anything, but it doesn't seem to be, I can't really push it down anymore. So we have the taller part of this pyramid triangle piece here towards the center. And then for this piece, we have the back of the bench towards the outside. And then the little hooks are towards this piece. So this is what we have so far. Alright, so that is the rest of this page. All right, now looks like we're gonna start building our flower. So we're gonna take this piece. We see these pieces in a lot of these flowers because this is where our petals and stuff go. It looks like the piece that you have on your spigot outside, or when you watch a submarine movie, they're turning these huge wheels to close the doors and stuff. And then we're going to use this. This is our last gray piece, and it has 4 dots on this side, but when we flip it over, it's smooth, and then it has, looks like pivot points here, and it's got like some little thin parts, and then there's a spot here where something could snap in. So we'll see what all this piece is for, but I have a feeling this is going to attach to this. That looks like the best place for it. So we also need one of these circles. We've seen these a lot too. These have been in a lot of our flower pieces. So this piece is our bottom, and then this goes on top of it. Alright, so like that, and then this just snaps onto there. So there's not a lot that holds it on, but you can see it's on there pretty good. So underneath this little plus sign, there's a spot where this little circular, like little dot can snap into. So there we go. Now we're gonna take this guy and our lone little single yellow piece and the other one of these, and this is gonna build on top of here. So first goes our other single dot. So there we go. We've seen that a lot. And then we'll put this little fire hydrant looking piece. So it's got a single hole on the bottom, and then it's got a dot on every side. So we can attach 5 different things to this single fire hydrant. Okay, there we go. And then our little flower center is going to go right on top. So that is our lone yellow piece, and that's the center of our flower. It doesn't say how to stick it on there, but I think having these little like petal, little sticky out parts aligned with these corners will probably, not guaranteed yet, but make it easier when we're putting stuff on here, so it may not bump. But we don't know yet. So that is here. So we got our little center. Doesn't look like much now, but we're getting there. And next we need 4 petals. I'm just going to call these petals because in every kit that we have done, the petals have almost all looked like this. And then 4 of these little half circle things. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, and there we go, 4. Okay, so we got lots of different shaped pieces over here. Lots of different things we're going to put together for our little flowers. Just going to kind of separate these a little bit. We got some true pyramids. We got some flowers that like the petals that go down. We got our little arms. Alright, so we're going to take these here and we're going to put them going up so we get like a cathedral looking piece around our center. And then we're going to put the little half circle on top of that dot to make it smooth and pretty. So we're going to do that first because these pieces are small. Alright, let's see if we can get this on here. Okay, so there we go. So that's going to be our flowers. That's going to be these petals. So I'm going to try and get them all on there straight. Because the straighter they are when you're putting them on there, the easier they go together. But sometimes these little pieces are hard to get straight. When it's a single dot, there's really nothing to keep it from turning. Okay, ow. Alright, alright, those are all pretty straight. Now those go on here. Alright, come on. Alright, give my extra little squeeze there. Alright, so there is the center of our flower. So you can see our little yellow center poking out with our little petals. So that's here. So we got our little cathedral going on. And then now we need 8 of these pointy down petals, 8 of the little claws, and then 8 of our true pyramids. So if you look here, this is a true pyramid, like a little spike. Alright, so we're gonna go claw, pointy down, petal, pyramid. So claw, the pointy down, the petal, pointy down petal, it's gonna go in the front, obviously, because there's no, it can't go in the back because that's where the claw is. And then our little spiky pyramid goes on top. Oh yeah, those are really pokey on the hands. So this is what our next set of petals, actually I guess our last set of petals, is gonna look like. So we have the claw that's gonna attach to our little dial. And then we have our pointing down petal, and then we have our pokey pyramid. So let's put 8 of those together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as happens quite a bit, we do have an extra piece there. I don't think that that piece is going to be needed. All right, 3 down. No, come on. I honestly wish I was one of those people that worked for Lego and got to play with Legos all the time. But also I think I would probably get bored. And I don't think I have the engineering mindset to come up with new builds and stuff. Like the people that are in the contests and you win the contest and then Lego makes your item. Like I don't think I have the engineering ability to do that. But it would be cool. Like, I don't want to go work at the Lego store. Like, that probably sucks. Or the Lego parks, which are, like, super expensive, and I don't know why people go to them. I just watch people walking through them on YouTube. Alright, so there's all our petals. Alright, so now, like with all of our other flower builds that we've done, we take the claws, we attach them to our spigot handles. And then after that, we're going to take this piece here and we're going to snap it into here. And that's probably going to give us a little bit of movement so we can kind of put it at a little angle. But not a whole lot, I'm thinking, because once we get these on here, it's going to make this pretty wide. So let's snap these on, and the pokey part, our little pyramid's gonna go up. And these can slide back and forth, so you gotta kind of try and get it in the center so that they all fit. This one may not be too bad, but I've had some that had really wide petals. And so you had to really be mindful of putting them right in the center, or else your next petal may look wonky. And then the one after that will look wonky. Then you gotta take some off or scoot them over. And yeah. This one's not too bad because these aren't very wide. Like, there's plenty of room between these. But getting them all kind of towards the center makes them more even, and just, in my opinion, more lifelike, because most flowers are pretty symmetrical and pretty even, because nature does its thing, and so it is pretty symmetrical. So it shows us turning this, and then we're going to take this guy and we're going to snap this in here. So just like this. Alright, so there we go. So yeah, we can do completely flat, or we can do at an angle like this. So flat, angle. Alright, so we are done. Now we have this one sad little piece left, which will go in the lonely parts box, or the extra parts box. My extra parts box is actually way too big for how many extra parts I have. But I also put these little pamphlets in there. I don't know why. I also keep the boxes. I don't know. I've cut the boxes on some of them, cut the picture out, because I want to put these in my junk journal, but these are cardboard, so I may start a junk journal or like a journal that's just for the cardboard of my builds, so that it doesn't make my other one like so gigantic. But this is our Echeveria Noble Red. This one is by Block Tech. It is the Block Succulents, and it is available at Five Below. I don't know if these are available anywhere else, but that's a Five Below. Like, that is like made in, it's printed, so I'm guessing they only distribute these through Five Below. And there's the barcode if you just want it. They are by RMS International, and they are manufactured for RMS, and blah blah blah. And of course, like everything else in this world, they are made in China. But thank you for watching. Please go watch my other brick build videos if you like Legos and Lego type blocks. And look out for the other 2 of this series, and then I have some other series as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.